If your enemies seem to vanish, they're probably plotting. Just ask the Trojans. The story of the Trojan horse is one of the most famous tales of cunning and deception in ancient history. It serves as a timeless reminder that sometimes the most straightforward solutions are not always the best. Instead, it's the clever, unexpected strategies that can turn the tide of war. Over 3,000 years ago, the Greeks and Trojans were locked in an endless war. This conflict, known as the Trojan War, was sparked by the abduction of Helen, the wife of the Spartan king Menelaus, by Paris, a prince of Troy. The Greeks, led by King Agamemnon, launched 1,000 ships to retrieve Helen and lay siege to the city of Troy. For 10 long years, the Greeks laid siege to the mighty city of Troy, but the walls held strong. The Trojans, confident in their defenses, managed to repel every Greek assault. The city's fortifications were legendary, and the Greeks found themselves in a grueling stalemate. Frustration grew, and the Greeks knew brute force wasn't the answer. They needed a new strategy, something that would catch the Trojans off guard. The Greek leaders convened, and it was Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, known for his cunning and resourcefulness, who proposed a daring plan. Then a brilliant idea sparked: a giant wooden horse. This horse would be a deceptive gift, a symbol of surrender, but with a hidden twist. The Greeks would construct a massive wooden horse, hollow on the inside, to conceal a select group of their finest warriors. But this was no ordinary horse, it was hollow, and inside the Greeks hid their best warriors. These soldiers, hand-picked for their bravery and skill, would be the key to the Greeks' victory. They would wait inside the horse until the time was right to strike. They left the horse at Troy's gates and pretended to sail away. The Trojans were ecstatic. Seeing the Greek ships retreating, they believed the long siege was finally over. The massive wooden horse left behind seemed to be a parting gift, a token of the Greeks' surrender. They thought the Greeks had finally given up and left them a grand gift of surrender. The Trojans, eager to celebrate their apparent victory, brought the horse into the city. They marveled at its size and craftsmanship, unaware of the danger lurking within. Cheering, they wheeled the horse into the heart of their city. Night fell. The Trojans, exhausted from years of war, let their guard down. They celebrated late into the night, confident that their troubles were over. While the Trojans celebrated, believing their long war was over, the hidden Greek soldiers crept out of the horse. Under the cover of darkness, they emerged silently, their mission clear. They had to open the city gates to let the rest of the Greek army in. Silently, they opened the gates, letting their comrades in. The Greek army, which had only pretended to sail away, had returned under the cover of night. They poured into the city, catching the Trojans completely off guard. Troy, in its slumber, was utterly unprepared. The Trojans, still in the throes of their celebration, were no match for the sudden and coordinated Greek assault. The city, which had withstood a decade of siege, fell in a single night. The city fell, engulfed in flames and defeat. The Greeks, having finally breached the walls of Troy, showed no mercy. The city was sacked, its treasures plundered, and its people either killed or enslaved. The once mighty city of Troy was reduced to ruins. That wooden horse became a symbol of cunning and deception. It was a testament to the power of strategy and intellect over brute force. The story of the Trojan horse has been passed down through the ages, a cautionary tale about the dangers of trusting appearances. And that's where we get the term Trojan horse, a hidden threat, wrapped in a clever disguise. In modern times, the term has been adopted in various contexts, from computer viruses to business strategies, alluding to the idea of a hidden danger within something seemingly benign. So, next time you hear about a gift too good to be true, remember the Greeks, the Trojans, and their legendary wooden horse. The tale serves as a reminder to always be cautious and to look beyond the surface. In a world where appearances can be deceiving, it's the lessons from history that often provide the most valuable insights. Sometimes the simplest tricks are the most devastating. The story of the Trojan horse is a perfect example of how ingenuity and cleverness can triumph over sheer strength. It's a lesson that resonates through the ages, reminding us that in the art of war and in life, the mind is often the most powerful weapon of all.